everybody, welcome to the Snacks and Crafts Beach Edition. Today we are making a sea turtle craft, great for decor, gifts, and a whole lot of other stuff. Let's make it. Okay, so now that we have our beautiful beach set up, let's start our amazing craft. What we need for this craft is medium-sized seashells that are about this size. And we will also be needing green teal paint, light blue paint, and blue paint that's a little darker than the light blue. We will also be needing glue, water, a canvas, paper towels, and a paintbrush. So first, what we are going to do is we are going to open our light blue paint because I'm using new paint. I'm being bougie. We're going to throw the trash to the side, and we are going to grab our paintbrush. After you grab your paintbrush, you can dip it in some water to make the paint spread easier. You can also use whatever type of size paintbrush you have at the moment. You can use a big one if you want to get the painting part done quickly, or you can even use a blow dryer to make the paint dry way faster. I'm using the sun as my blow dryer because the heat is making the paint dry really fast, so I'm kind of rushing. But also the video isn't fast forward, so... Oh, the lighting just changed because a big batch of clouds went over the sun. That'll happen a lot throughout this video. Don't think it's the camera's fault, it's just the sun. That's what you get at the beach. So now that I'm done with our sky, I'm just gonna fill in all the holes and I'm gonna make it look beautiful. So now we're gonna clean out our brush and we are going to get our darker blue paint, opening it. And now we are going to do the same thing we did with our sky. Now we're going to draw a cloud. Just kidding. Like I said, this is the ocean. So now we are going to fill this part of the canvas in with the darker blue. I chose these two colors because this is a color that the beach here in Destin mainly is in the summertime. It's beautiful, especially early in the morning. So I'm going to hurry up, fill this part in so we can get to the fun part of this video. I love going to the beach though. It's so peaceful. The sand's cold in the winter time. It's beautiful. So now I'm going to fill in all the holes. I'm going to make it look pretty and perfect. Well, not perfect because it kind of has a few bumps, but that's okay. So now I'm going to finish painting my canvas with a few strokes of paint. I'm going to make sure the line's pretty even so it doesn't look like the sky and the ocean are the same thing. I'm going to flip my canvas over so the closest side to me is the ocean. And now I'm going to close my paints so that they don't dry out. And now I'm going to get my seashell, my first seashell. And we are going to get our glue. And we are just going to go around the rim of our seashell, covering it in glue so we can stick it on our canvas. We're going to press it down. After we put a lot of glue on it, we're going to press it down on our ocean. Not too close to the edge though, because we have to paint around it. We are going to do the same thing with a different shell, but make sure it's like an O shape away. You have enough space for it to make your thing into like an O around it. Now we are going to do the same thing with a few other shells. Make sure you have a good spaced out, a good amount of space between your shells, so that way we can paint turtle heads and fins and stuff. So I'm going to do a few more shells because I love sea turtles and all of my family members. So now that I'm finished gluing my sea turtles, I'm going to get my yellow paint and I am going to clean off my paintbrush. So that way there's no more green paint on it or blue paint on it. Now I'm going to get my yellow paint and we're going to draw a a sun in the corner of our canvas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle near the top corner, the corner of my canvas. I'm going to hold it up so you guys can get a better view. But I'm going to draw a circle, or paint a circle, for my sun, the base of my sun. And then after filling all the holes, I am going to get a little bit more yellow paint. And I'm just going to go and I'm going to start doing waves at like sunrise almost, you could say. I'm going to make it look as fun and festive as I can. You can do mini straight lines. You can put a smiley face on your sun. You don't have to copy my exact way. It's your creation, your craft. Make it the way you feel like you want to make it. So, now that I'm done with my sun, or almost done. Now that I'm done with my sun, I'm just going to blend it in and make it look like it's in the sky. Make it look like it's high up there. So, now I'm going to clean off my paintbrush and I am going to make sure no more yellow paint's coming out of it. I'm going to get my green peel. I'm going to open it. Paints are solder open. And I'm going to put the trash to the side. And I am going to start painting the sea turtle shells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my green paint. I'm going to close my yellow paint. And then I'm going to put it to the side. And I'm going to get my green paint now. And I am going to start painting the sea turtles. What you want to do for this is you want to draw a mini circle. Let me get you guys a better view. You want to paint a mini circle on top of the shell. Just a small circle or a big circle, whatever you feel like sea turtles look like. Remember, this is your own creation. Make it, you can add googly eyes to it, big eyeballs, eyeball shaders. I'm just going to do the basics for you guys. So after we draw our head, we are going to grab some more paint and we are going to do the front two fins. I'm just going to slightly press down my paintbrush. It's okay if it gets a little bit on the shell because it's a sea turtle. Not all shells are perfectly clean. Some of them have seaweed on their shells, coral, a lot of stuff. So there is our first sea turtle. And we're going to do the same thing for the rest of them. We're just going to draw a circle, two fins, and two back fins. Make sure there's not a bunch of holes so you don't see a bunch of blue in your sea turtle. That's what it looks like. And now I'm going to speed up the process a little bit and get all the sea turtles' bodies done. I'm going to make it as quick as possible so we can get to the end of this video. If you guys stay to the end of this video, there'll be a fun after scene. So now that I'm finishing up my last two turtles, we are going to do the last turtle. He kind of got out of the picture, but that's okay. And there, now I'm going to clean off my paintbrush and close my paints. But make sure before you close all your paints that you get your favorite color of paint and sign your name in the corner of your art so people know what beautiful creation you just made. So now that we have our beautiful painting, you might not be able to see the sun in my painting because the sun's making a shadow on my painting, but that's okay. So now that we have our painting finished, we are done with this craft. Alright, congratulations on completing your seashell turtle craft. Make sure, if you like this video, put a comment in the comment section and subscribe. See you next time on Snacks and Crafts. Bye!